I honestly think PSG are going to have such a good run at Worlds. I reckon they're going to make semis. Yeah, I think.
That's a bold claim.
Dude, they beat RNG!
So do we just full send it?
Yeah, we just fucking full send it.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is our first episode of the Why Not Us podcast, hosted by High Profile. Do we even go by that?
Yeah. Presented by High Profile? I don't know. Yeah?
Well, technically it's under the High Profile name.
Yeah, it is. So, yeah, I guess it is.
Which, if you don't know, High Profile is our esports organization, content, or have apparel.
Yep,
What
apparel.
Can I even see that? I don't know if I can see that.
I don't know.
If I can see that, esports, entertainment, apparel, that's, that's what we're aiming for.
Exactly.
But we're not going to go into all of us today because this is just a podcast. We can do that another day. We could probably just set aside a whole episode of that.
Yeah, just to talk about High Profile in general.
But today, we've already got topics we want to talk about. We don't know how it's going to go.
Yeah.
It is the first episode. So
bear with us.
First episode, there's always issues. We've already had a bunch of those today already.
Yep.
But we'll see how we go. So firstly, my name's Tyron, or you can go with Kunai, whichever one you prefer.
I'm Monki, or you can just call me Cam. Whatever's easier for you, for the listeners at home.
Yeah, that's basically all the introductions we really need, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, you'll probably learn a bunch about us as the podcasts go on, but you'll probably see us with either a V or a coffee in our hands, majority of the time. Firstly, which is better, coffee or V?
Both.
I agree with that, actually.
Put them together and it tastes good.
You...
It actually does. Have you never tried the V Ice Mocha?
No, I have not.
It's pretty good.
A V Ice Mocha?
It's pretty good. I want to cross my legs, but I don't because of my feet's going to be on camera.
OnlyFans, dude.
Okay, maybe not. Someone's going to screenshot that.
We want to get a feet cam perfectly for that.
If you see us holding a piece of paper, it's just notes.
We don't have very big brains. We can't remember all this.
That's why I'm silver.
True, actually.
Yeah.
This is why I'm gold.
Yeah.
Alright, what's the first topic? Are we going to talk about the off-season changes within League of Legends?
Yeah, I'm super excited for the off-season.
Yeah.
I mean...
Well, they just finished, but...
I know, but 100 Thieves signed Abu Dhaga, you know, so...
Yeah, in case you don't know, he's a 100 Thieves supporter. Fnatic supporter.
100 Thieves, baby. It's kind of weird to be talking about who we support on a podcast when we're trying to make our own org.
Well, I feel like most players, coaches, they all had their favourite teams.
Prior to starting?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
But once you actually start org, you can't really come out, oh, I'm a Fnatic supporter, but I'm also the owner of G2.
Yeah.
Like...
Fuck you, Carlos.
I feel like every player and team has that, but they just can't come out and say it.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty proud. I'm a Fnatic supporter since, 2015, 2014? I've been following him, so I've gone through all the harsh takes of Caps leaving and Reckless leaving and then us getting 3-0 at the World Finals.
Yeah.
Hey, at least you didn't even make it to World Finals, so...
Yeah. Okay. you don't have to do anything like that, but...
Well, if we're on the topic of Fnatic, let's talk about the absolute shitfest that's been this off-season.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with your guys' team.
I don't know if it's good or bad. Like, Brippo, if you didn't know, Brippo moved to jungle. Firstly, why?
Yeah.
We signed Adam, who was an EU Masters player for Carmine Corps, I think, who just won EU Masters. And then Selfmade went to Vitality with Leader, who was also an EU Masters.
Yeah.
And
I don't know what to make of that situation because you guys had such a good team and now...
Well, players were good. The team was pretty shit.
Yeah.
I think we came 5th in the season.
You guys just didn't work well together.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. Like, it just wasn't working at all. Then again, once again, G2 had like a super team this year, and they didn't win it.
Yep.
Mad Lions, who I don't think anyone expected Mad Lions to win it. Like, they were performing good, but you had G2 and Rogue who were just a lot better.
Yep.
And then somehow Mad wins it, goes to MSI.
It's the Reckless effect.
And performs even better.
I just spat everywhere. But yeah, it's the Reckless effect.
Actually true.
He leaves to go join a team that's not Fnatic and then they don't win.
Yeah, last time with Alliance. It's kind of funny. I mean, it'd be hilarious if we didn't make Worlds, but we kind of need G2 at Worlds if we want to compete against all these LPL teams.
Yeah.
The thing is, there's also all the drama went behind the scenes with like self-made. Like, did you even see all the drama?
Yeah,
like,
all the tweets and stuff.
Yeah, like I think it was LEC Rulu.
Yeah.
He came out with a thing saying
Woo!
Self-Made flamed everyone out of their world's lost to top esports, like Flame Nemesis. I mean, Brippo and Brippo, Reckless, and Hiller saying didn't agree with it. It's like,
well, to be fair, like it just sounds like a lot of the problems are revolving around Self-Made.
Yeah, but at the same time, I feel like, well, he was also like he's like a toxic player.
Yeah,
somewhat, but
which is something you don't want on your team.
Yeah, but at the same time, I feel like these players that it's kind of hard because this is just leaks.
Yeah,
like, you don't know. He could just be saying that. Even
might not be true.
Like the Vitality coach, not Vitality, Fnatic's coach, he came out and even said that none of this is true.
Yeah,
Gopo came out and said why all these rumors coming out, like none of them are true. So I personally don't like leaks like that. I don't mind if it's about roster changes.
Yeah,
but if it's leaks about this player's toxic, this player's the reason this person left, like it kind of just ruins their career.
Yeah,
because if you put Southboy's got like such a bad light on him right now.
Yeah,
but none of it can be
although
true.
He's a good player. You see,
exactly.
like Speaker even like came out on Twitter. He was like, the reason we went 0-6 at Wars was because of Self-Made, which I thought was pretty funny.
But the memes that were on the timeline, where everyone was saying, even Pentanet came out. Pentanet signed Self-Made according to them.
Yep.
Which
it must have been a free transfer.
But can you imagine?
Self-Made goes to the LCO.
To be fair, LCO above Cloud9.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'll take that. The
worst thing is that's only Fnatic and Vitality. We still had like SK Gaming.
Yeah.
They moved Treats, who just came from TSN, was the support of SK Gaming. He was in the. People were talking about him to be MVP of the season, and yet somehow he gets moved to jungle.
Yeah. What's up with that? Why?
I'm guessing it was a last minute roster change.
Well, who are they going to sign as a support?
They had Jesus, who I think was their coach. He was an ex-pro player.
What the hell?
Who I think moved to coach, and now I think he's coming back as support, and they moved Treats. But
you know what that is called? That's called saving money.
True.
They don't want to spend.
That is true.
They don't want to sign players, so they're just like, all right, we've got our coach that used to be a support.
But there's so many players you can sign from. Like, you could get so many good players, and they get support as a jungler and a coach as a support.
But you see, like, I feel like that's where a lot of teams will go wrong because they're trying to take the easy route and not spend to get to better the team.
But at the same time, you look at NA, where no disrespect, but NA,
they spend a lot of money.
They spend a lot of money and get 0 results.
Yeah,
their best performing team is Cloud9, and they probably actually no. If you don't include the Perks transfer, they probably spend the least amount of money.
Yeah,
but Perks kind of just busted it up. Their team looked good. They paid the money. They got results. But if you look at the top 5 players in NA, I think only one of them is North American. That's Blabber.
Yep.
Who? Alfari, Blabber, Perks. You could even say Jensen maybe.
Yeah.
Who's there?
FBI was in there as well. He was an MVP contender.
Yeah, there's Vin, FBI.
I got to mention him because he's 100 teams.
Yeah,
and he's from OCE.
Fair enough.
He's from our land. So we have to.
That is actually true. And okay, Fudge. Put
Fudge
as
well.
Oh, Fudge after MSI?
Well, Fudge is the best top player in NA.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't debate that.
Like, he's from Australia, so he has to be.
Yeah. You know? I'm actually curious how well Fudge is going to perform out of his recent MSI.
Yeah.
Because if you don't watch MSI,
he played super well on Lee Sin, which was cool.
Compared to a lot of other players, like Bladder played average, Perks didn't really show up.
Yeah.
Sven and Core JJ probably played the... Oh, not Core JJ. Sven...
Hey man, he's that good you thought he was there.
Yeah. Sven and Vulcan played alright.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like...
Blabber just entered his ass off, man.
Yeah, I don't think anyone popped off, but Fudge definitely did the best out of anyone there.
Yeah.
But... I don't know. It's going to be an interesting season.
Yeah, Fudge was definitely the best player on Cloud9 at MSI.
But
I don't even think you can compare.
The interesting thing is how this is going to go into the next season. Well, knowing that Sven got dropped.
Yeah, which is also weird. But apparently King is really good. Apparently he's super
He's
good.
OCE, right?
I actually don't know.
I think King, because he played in the OPL when it was called OPL.
Wait, really?
I'm pretty sure he was in the OPL.
Oh, OCE's taking over NA. You may as well just call it the LCO instead of the LCS.
Yeah, this is weird to me, but Sven was probably the best performing player in
the split.
Well, maybe not. Well,
Blabber was, yeah.
MVP. But
best ADC.
It's weird to me. Like, I don't. The only reason I can think about it, like, I think I heard Casual talk about it and also Alice. They're discussing it. And I think that they both said that it can't be performance because how can you drop someone like that?
Yeah.
So it must be some internal
Maybe they just want to try something out and give them the opportunity.
That's also what I thought, considering that this split continues on from the previous split.
Yeah.
So they could afford to play 3-4 games and lose them all.
Yeah.
And still be in a good player spot.
Yeah, because all the games from the previous split count, right?
Yeah. So we're just continuing on.
That's weird.
Which, I don't know how that's going to play going into the split.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the teams who did bad last season, they have to play in their perfect season to stand a chance.
Yeah. I feel like the teams that were in the top 4 are pretty good in terms of trying to make that Worlds playoff spot.
Well, I think you look back at the players who didn't make it to even the top 8, the bottom 2, but they're not going to stand a chance.
Yeah.
There's no being realistic, they're not going to. They've made no big roster changes.
Yeah.
They're not going to make a chance into the top 6 or the top 8 now.
I think it's top 8, 7 and 8 go straight to losers bracket. I think.
That's still such a weird thing.
That's big A.
That's it's so weird considering only 2. You could play the whole season and get a negative record and still make it in.
Yeah.
Make an even record.
And then you could potentially go to Worlds too because you just have the run of your life.
It's so weird to me. I don't know how that's gonna play out.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. But speaking about Worlds, what are your predictions for the results for the spring split coming out for each region?
Teams who's gonna make it?
Yeah, we'll start with the LEC because 3 spots, so top 3.
LEC. This is so tough as a Fnatic supporter because
I'm sorry, but I'm not putting Fnatic in top 3.
See, as a Fnatic supporter, I want to say Fnatic's going to Worlds.
Yeah, you're gonna have that little bit of bias.
But if I'm being completely unbiased, Mad Lions, Rogue, G2.
Yeah, that's the exact same for me.
But because this is a new Fnatic lineup, or somewhat,
yeah.
If Brippo Jungle pops off and Adam just completely smurfs, he's the new Caps of top lane, then I'm going to say we make it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't know who won't make it. If say Fnatic somehow sneak in, out of the 3 teams of G2, Rogue, Mad Lions, who doesn't make that? Just assuming Fnatic makes it.
I don't think it would be G2 because they just were unfortunate last split.
Yeah.
They're definitely going to go to Worlds.
Yeah, I agree.
Out of Mad Lions and Rogue, I think it would have to be Rogue, maybe. Then again, I don't know. Because they played so well. They actually beat G2 as well.
Yeah, but they beat Rogue as well. They beat everyone. Which is so weird to me because I don't... Out of those 3 teams, I see Mad Lions as the worst of the 3.
Yeah. Well, they went to... when they went to Worlds last year, they lost to Legacy.
I know, but...
so...
It's such a weird, Rogue, Mad Lions, G2, I think we can all agree with that.
Yeah.
But, what's the seeding? I guess that's kind of too hard to do at this point.
Yeah.
I think G2 wins the split. As much as
I could see that. I could see that happening.
As much as it pains me to say, G2 have to win that split because their team's so dominant.
Yeah, they have such a stacked team. I was weird to not see them win before.
Yeah. Alright, let's go to an easier region, LCS.
Honestly, I'm even if I am a bit biased, I think 100 Thieves are going to go to Worlds this shit, this split.
Mm-hmm. I think you can say Cloud9 Team Liquid 100%.
Yeah, and then it's a toss-up between TSM and 100 Thieves.
You can maybe throw, if EG and Dignitas have a good season, you can maybe put them in the mix, but realistically, TSM and 100 Thieves are
going to be fighting for that 3rd place spot.
Yeah, which...
You know what, Mike? Fuck you. Sword Art is going to get pushed to the side, mate. Sorry.
For those who don't know, Mike's a TSM supporter.
Yeah. He's
also one of our streamers, so go check him out.
Yeah.
But as a TSM supporter, I understand if you don't want to.
Yeah, just speaker, you're going to be listening to Worlds on the speakers at your home.
Why are you pointing back there like there's speakers behind us?
I don't know. Up there, that's where the speaker is. Sword Art, you're going to be making some art from home when you're watching Worlds on TV, not when you're performing.
Man, this is just turned into a TSM roast stage.
Yeah, true. Power of Evil.
To be fair, it's pretty easy. 06 Worlds.
Yeah, I know. Bjergsen, worst coach in a... Power of Evil. Oh man, there's no power in that evil. Shit ass.
Should I just give you a minute to just get all your frustrations out?
Abu Dhabi is gonna smurf, bro. That's what I'm saying.
If Abu that's an annoying name. If Fake Adage, if he smurfs, if he shows up,
Corky.
They are making it. Okay, let's not talk about his Corky.
Yeah.
Fnatic don't have a good history.
Yeah, exactly.
But okay,
Corky.
Okay, we're gonna agree with that. Team Liquid, Cloud9, 100 Thieves.
Yep.
In any order, we don't care.
Yep.
Okay, and even an easier region than that, LCK.
Whoa. They get 4 spots.
Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. But we know who's first.
Yeah.
Damwon, I don't care who you support.
This is
Damwon's coming first.
Honest. So it'll be Damwon first.
Alright.
I think T1 are going to pick it up and come second.
Okay.
So Damwon, T1, Genji, and this is a hard one for fourth place.
Who do you have? DRX, Hanwha Live.
Yeah, there's too many to
Red Force.
pick from.
And there's who was the other team that just made a few signings? I don't know, there's a few signings that have been made in that thing, but I can't remember who.
Bangs on Afrika, right?
Yeah, but they played god awful.
Okay.
But they also have Keen, who's a very good top laner.
I'm going to say Hanwha Life.
Yeah, you kind of can't bet against Chovy, can you?
Yeah. So that's my 4 for the LCK. I think
Honestly,
T1 are going to do really well this split.
I agree, but for order I disagree. And Damwon
You're
first.
You're going to put T1 4th, aren't you?
I'm actually not, because as much as I want to, because I think they're good. Like, I think T1's very good. They got 3-0'd by Genji. And then Genji got 3-0'd by Genji.
BDD with his Minecraft having ass head. I don't know. He put Faker in his place, really.
If DRX can potentially, because they're a young squad, they've got a good lineup coming, but they're just too young, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I think you can't bet against Chovy.
I honestly think that if Faker doesn't make Worlds this year, he might retire.
I think this might be his last year.
Yeah. If he doesn't make Worlds, he might retire.
Because he didn't make Worlds last year.
Nah.
But he didn't make it the year before that.
But if he does go to Worlds this year, I think he'll keep playing. But if he doesn't, he's gonna retire. But he's so good. Just come to NA, bro.
For retirement village.
Yeah, come retire in NA, man. We'll play you anywhere.
You've already taken all our EU talent. Like, chill.
Yeah.
What's next? You gonna take Caps?
Yeah, more like Craps.
Whoa. Tough talk for an NA fan. Jeez.
Yeah.
Last time you faced Caps, you got 100 V's got beat at Worlds 2018.
Not surprised.
I remember that.
He's still Craps. He didn't make it to MSI.
We're not talking about Caps. Alright, so Damwon, Genji, T1, Hanwha Life.
Now it's the LPL, alright?
I don't know. But LPL's the hardest region.
Well, I'm literally just going to base this off what happened at MSI. So I'm going to go RNG.
That's a fair call.
FPX. EDG. And then top esports. That's my top 4. I'm disregarding JDG and I'm disregarding Suning. That's my top 4.
See, I think that's the safest bet you can go.
Yeah.
Those 4 are definitely like the top 4 right now.
Well, they were in the top 4 for the playoffs too, so...
Yeah, exactly. And top esports, I feel like... It's crazy to me that top esports, I see like... I predicted top esports winning the whole thing. Yeah. That's before I saw how good FPX was, and then I put FPX winning it.
Doing B.
But it's a tough call. It's so tough. Because, okay, top esports, but stacked. From head to toe. FPX, EDG, RNG, stacked.
Naguri.
Exactly. That's enough said for FPX.
Yeah, that's all you need to say.
Then you have JDG.
Won Worlds last year.
JDG is also stacked. Suning, less stacked, but still Suning.
Yeah.
But then you have teams like Billy Gaming.
Dude, that doesn't sound right.
Billy Gaming.
Name 2 of their players.
I've got like the names right.
Wee.
I think it's pronounced Way.
Yeah, Way.
Put some respect on his name.
But yeah, I'm not gonna say.
Okay, if you don't know, Way and the new signing PP God.
Yeah, PP God.
It's kind of a banger name. Not gonna lie.
This is not the porn industry. All right.
Well, this is the casting couch.
PP God and Wee.
I honestly, PP God was voted like one of the top supports of the region.
Oh.
I think he made.
So he's a support, is he?
Yeah. So as a support, you should put some respect on him.
He's going to be holding peepees. He's the PP God. He's going to protect every AD's peepee.
Who knows for AD?
I don't know.
I think it's aiming. Oh. I don't know. LP has too many players.
PP God and aiming. Holy shit.
So yeah, they might be in contention for that top 4 space. But if you're even talking about the top 4, think about it. There's going to be 4 LCK, 4 China players.
I know. It's going to be Korea or China that win Worlds again. So,
I think EU has gotten stronger this year, and yet we stand even less of a chance than we did last year.
Yeah,
and we had,
which is weird. But that's just because Fnatic's not as good, I'd say, because you guys had a really good performance at Worlds last year. You guys had such a good run. You took top esports to 5 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 4-game reverse sweep.
Yeah.
Which we won't talk about.
I don't even know what went wrong in that game.
There's a lot of trolling at one point.
Because Jackie Love, he played god awful.
Yeah, Reckless and Hillesang literally made Jackie Love. Oh, the name makes me choke.
Yeah.
Made them his bitch. Made him them. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Jackie
Love
choking. On the Israel just was.
He hasn't been performing. He actually hasn't been performing recently. Like, he's not playing as good as you. Well, he was like the best ADC last year.
Well, wasn't that his? No, that wasn't his rookie year, right?
No, he won on IG.
Yeah, he won Worlds on his rookie year.
Yeah. Oh, was that his? I don't think it was his rookie year.
Shit.
Who did win Worlds? Oh no, was it? Was an RNG player won on their gala?
Oh yeah, it was Gala, wasn't it?
I don't know. Someone won on their rookie year. No, not Crane. He played for.
There's so many people.
He played E-Star. This is why. Okay, but I love the LPL, but there's so many teams and so many names, and a lot of them is very similar.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's Weiwei, and there's another player called this Wei. So it makes it very confusing to try and remember all the players. Like LCK, I basically know everyone except for like the very low teams.
Yeah.
Like NA, EU is easy. Like
yeah.
But China's the hardest region to try to remember. And also, I don't watch all their games. I watch the majority of them.
Yeah, I try my best to watch their games, but they're just on at such an awkward time.
Especially, yeah.
Like so late at night.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Okay, I want to go over. We talked about the main 4 regions. We've also got PSG from
PCS.
PCS.
They're gonna go towards.
They played so good.
We don't even have to talk about who's gonna be competing for that spot.
They get 2 spots, right? They get 2 spots.
Really?
Yeah, for last year they had 2 spots as well. They had Marchi and PSG.
Oh, well, it's probably those 2 teams that are going to go again.
I'm surprised Marchi came first in their region.
Yeah.
So
PSG.
I don't know if they'd be in the finals.
I honestly think PSG are going to have such a good run at Worlds. I reckon they're going to make semis. Yeah, I think.
That's a bold claim.
Dude, they beat RNG!
True, but RNG also beat them.
Yeah.
You got to think about this is groups where you're going to have like potential of, say, RNG first. You could have T1 second.
Yeah.
And then you could have.
Unless, if PSG, like the football team, Paris Saint-Germain, if you don't know, they own an esports team that plays League, yes. if they get super unlucky and are like in a group of death, then I don't know if they'll make it. But if they aren't, well, what group isn't going to be a group of death?
Exactly.
Because you're going to have 2 Korean teams and 2 LPL teams in your group.
And 3 of those, unless someone doesn't make it out play-ins, but I think this year most teams will make it out play-ins.
Yeah.
But
holy crap.
Have you seen like the storylines that they could be told? You could have G2 and Cloud9, Perks versus old team.
Yeah.
You could have you could have TSM and Rogue, the big rivalry we've always wanted to see.
As much as G2 should poo on C9, I actually think Cloud9 could beat them.
That's the thing. I think C9 aren't like in top 10 in the world right now.
Yeah.
But I feel like they can contend.
Yeah, it's just if they're on that.
That's the thing. I look at NA. I think they're talented. Like I honestly think their squads are talented. Like look at Team Liquid. They've got a talented team. They've got Alfari. They've got Jensen. They've got Core JJ. They're such a talented squad. I don't know what happens with it. I don't know what happens. They just can't win worlds or make it out of groups.
Yeah.
I think realistically, like if you look at last year TSM, I feel like they could have, but Fnatic kind of just played out of their minds, and LGD was just insane.
Way too good for them.
And also TSM just played so bad. Like,
yep.
The 9-man sleep, we all know that meme.
Yeah.
It's just so many. There's so many memes. Like, it's just who else played? Our Team Liquid. They were in. Our Team Liquid was in with G2 and Sunny.
Yeah.
Honestly, before I knew how good Sunny was, I reckon they would have gone out.
The only team that couldn't beat Team Liquid in the play-ins was Legacy. Oh yeah, the only team that Legacy couldn't beat in the play-ins was Team Liquid within their group.
Yeah.
And we just happened to have first them.
I think Team Liquid also lost to Marchi at one point.
Yeah, they did.
And then you look at FlyQuest, I think put up the best performance. They beat Unicorns of Love 2-0.
They beat Top Esports
they
too.
Beat Top, but DRX beat everyone.
Yeah.
So it's like
Top Esports, dude.
Like it's not.
I think that's when Fnatic were like, holy fuck, we can shit on these guys if FlyQuest can beat them.
Dude, I wasn't expecting anything when I saw that. We were up 2-0.
Yeah, that's the whole reason that Team Liquid signed Santorin. Yeah. Probably from that performance, and then they just had
yeah, definitely.
They dropped Broxer.
How he's fallen, dude. From
I know.
Fnatic making Worlds Finals
now he plays
to
for CLG.
Team Liquid for one split, and he played pretty averagely, which I feel like they kind of shafted him. Not gonna lie. and then to CLG, which I feel like CLG doesn't have a bad lineup, just not a very good lineup.
Yeah, they were playing really bad until Roxa joined, because he wasn't able to play for like the beginning of the split because of his visa or something.
Yeah, that's why I think they kind of shafted him.
And then they got really, really good when he came.
It's weird. I feel like NA could perform, but it's tough. But I feel like the one team, as a representative of LCO or OCE, we gotta talk about Pentanet, which, if you watch MSI, you know Pentanet made it out of groups. What was it, groups?
Yep, and it's the first ever OCE
Well, it made it out
team
of the
to do
first
so.
groups. Yeah, made it out of the first groups into the Rumble stage.
Yeah.
And they went like 1-7. It's understandable, but still, like, as much as we want to like try to hype them up, they're still LCO, but still not the best region. But we managed to beat Kunai. That's the one.
Yeah, we beat C9,
but
which is the best team in NA.
but that doesn't do us justice, though.
I know.
You watch the RNG games. The first game we played against RNG, we were winning. We were absolutely winning.
We're the unofficial world champions.
True. I don't know if we still are.
No, probably not. But we beat C9, who beat Damwon. Yeah,
something like that. But it's like Pentanet could actually make it out. I think this is the best chance OC has to make it out of groups.
Yeah.
But also the worst chance they have. But this is the best OC team.
It's kind of shit how we get thrown straight into planes though, rather than into a group.
I feel like we haven't proven ourselves at Worlds. But I feel like this is definitely our best chance, our best performing team, but also the worst yet to do it in.
Yeah.
Because you have 4 LPL, 4 LCK, EU's probably got the 3 most stacked teams I've ever had.
It's kind of weird to think that Pentanet now could be better than what Legacy were last year.
Yeah, and still do worse.
Yeah, but the thing is, I honestly hope. I mean, I want the players to have the best career that they possibly can, right?
Yeah.
But because if they get scouted to go to NA, then that's really, really good for them. But then it's also just gonna it's gonna kind of damage the LCO in a way.
Well, that's basically what everyone thought was gonna happen after the LCO or what's it called, the OPL
got
once
closed.
That closed, and all the players went to NA because they became NA residents.
Yeah.
So everyone thought, okay, this is it, and we came back. We put up players who I hadn't heard a lot of them. I knew BioPanther. I knew Chaz. Was it
Chaz, yeah.
Yeah, I knew him. And these players came back, went one thing. They popped off in the split.
Yeah.
They went amazing, and they did that. Went to MSI, performed.
Can't forget about Pabu, bro.
Pabu, yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's the best jungler in the league.
It's crazy how good LCO did for a situation that happened to them.
Yeah.
You gotta just respect that.
Yeah, because the league wasn't funded by Riot. It was all private funding for the whole of the first. The whole league actually is just funded by. Yeah. I don't even know who. It's just private. It's privately funded. It's not funded by Riot Games whatsoever.
Yeah, and if you're from OC, you know how small our talent region really is. It's only New Zealand and Australia.
Yep.
And majority
and the islands, but
yeah, it's so tough to find. Well, I wouldn't say it's tough to find. It's just that a lot. You look at America. Look how big their talent pools. You look at Europe. They've got so many regions.
Yeah.
We just have the LCO.
Yeah.
We don't have any smaller regions.
Well,
I don't even think we have a challenger.
If you look at no, we don't, and that's why we should. We should do something about that. But if you look at, it's not like we don't have talented players in our region, because if you look at, I'm going to use 100 Thieves as a lot, as an example, right? But their league team, they've got 2 OCE players in their team. Then you look at their CS:GO team. They pretty much bought a whole team from Australia, and they brought them to NA, which is crazy. And then even just throughout the whole of NA, there's heaps and heaps and heaps of players that are from OCE, scattered across all the teams.
And I don't blame them doing for a team like Fudge going to Cloud9 instead of saying, because understandable, anyone would make that decision.
Yeah, if C9 wants to sign you, why would you not go?
Bro, you're going to get a massive paycheck.
Yeah.
You're going to play for, well, as we know, the best team in NA. You're going to get to perform against the very best, and you get to show up. He got to play against Alfari.
Yeah.
Fudge would never going to do that in the LCO.
That's playing for the Wellington Phoenix, and you get a contract offer from Manchester United, and you turn it down because you want to stay in New Zealand.
Yeah. There's always the respect for your own region and try and make the talent come through.
Yeah.
But you got to think realistically for your career. Helping your region isn't going to help you necessarily. Sometimes it might, sometimes it won't. But you could make a whole team of LCO just from the NA players. You got Fudge.
I think they did pretty fucking well, to be honest.
I think we talked about this once about if we had a world championship.
Yeah.
You have Fudge. You probably have Papabu.
Yeah.
Ryoma, would you go? You can go Ryoma, but there's also Triple, who I think is the academy mid laner for one of the teams. I don't know.
Yeah.
You have King or FBI.
Yeah. Isles in C9 Academy.
True.
He's been playing super well.
True.
In the academy.
And then support, you have, I guess, Destiny.
Yeah. Or Isles. Yeah.
There's another OC. I can't help think of it. There's another OC support, but you can see where we're going. Like, we've got decent talent. Like,
Yeah.
It's probably not gonna be as good as China. Oh, we got Khan, Kenyan, Chovy.
Yeah.
Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Doing the showmaker.
It's not fair, right? But it's not fair. We're working with what we've got, but I do want to see a world championship.
Yeah, I do.
I feel like they'd show a lot of talent that can't be shown. Like, I think they'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Because you have a lot of, like, say you look at Poland, I think their 3 best players are all junglers.
Really?
You have Jankos, Inspired.
Oh, Pio's German, no, right?
Yeah. And then you have some other guy, I forgot his name. And I think like 3 of the roles don't have any players of high recognitionable teams.
There's gonna be people playing some off-roll plays.
So but you can understand how like you could prove talent, like you could show talent on the world stage.
Yeah.
Without affecting your league standings.
Far out, man. We've been talking a lot about league.
It's understandable. It's a fun topic.
I know.
It's a fun topic.
There is another game that we do need to talk about, and that's Valorant. And
that's true.
Was it the first ever World Championship?
It was the first international event. I was looking at the schedule, trying to understand how Valorant worked. It's very confusing at first.
That's just right for you.
Because like you have an entry stage where you try to compete, and if you do good in that, you go into the master stage, but you try to do good in that to go into the next entry stage.
Yeah. Which
then you go to another masters, and then you go into the world event, which is what we just had. I think you have 3 world events. So you have masters, which is for like domestically, so like your normal split. Okay. So your masters is your normal split, and then you have another masters, which is after all the other shits happen, which is like the top teams of the previous masters comes in and compete internationally, so like MSI, and then you have another masters, which is like a world championship. Which is going to take place at the end of the year. So technically you have 3 masters. So basically you have normal, domestic, MSI, worlds, if we're talking on league terms.
Yeah. Okay.
Which took me a very long time to understand.
I guess it kind of makes sense when you explain it like that.
Yeah, but there's also a lot of you got a lot of open tournaments, a lot of...
I need to watch a lot more Valorant, holy crap.
It's confusing, dude. It took me a while to try to understand it.
All I know is that Sentinels beat the shit out of everybody.
Yeah.
They didn't drop a map.
Sentinels won the whole thing without dropping a single map.
What the hell? And that's even without Sinatra.
And it's an NA team.
Yeah.
NA.
Sinatra wasn't even in their team, and he was like a key player in that team. But it just showed you how good all the players are in that team.
Yeah, I don't even know what the players. You got Tens.
I don't know anybody else.
I don't know anyone else.
I knew Sinatra and Tens, and Sinatra doesn't play for them anymore.
I actually watched the whole tournament. I don't even remember.
Fuck.
But I think the only series they got close to losing was the grand finals against Fnatic, where the series was like 13-11. 13-11 again or some shit like that.
That's actually crazy.
It was always within like 1 or 2 games where they could have tied it up and gone to overtime, but they never did. So Fnatic kind of choked in the finals.
I feel like this is kind of like early to jump and say something like this. Or
here's the hot take.
Do you think that Sentinels, right, are going to be like the T1 of League? In terms of Valorant, sorry, like in terms of how strong they're gonna be. Do you reckon they're gonna win like back to back, like international?
I think at this point, yeah,
because of how good they are.
I think right now they are the best team undeniably, and it's kind of hard to vote against them.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna be the favorites to win the next 2 international events.
Yeah.
So I definitely think they're the favorites, and I think they're gonna be going on like a very dominant run.
You thought I was gonna say something about 100 Thieves there, didn't you?
Honestly, I don't know what you're doing. I knew something was coming out. I didn't know what.
Like, I just feel like even if you're just like within the esports community, but you're not necessarily like into Valorant or like involved in Valorant, if you hear about Sentinels or even just Tens, like you're gonna know who he is because of like how good of a player he is.
Well, I wasn't into the Valorant scene. Like I was always knew about it, but I was never into it until. Well, this past event, I was like, okay, this is an international event.
Yeah.
I saw it was starting in like a week. I wanted to get into it, so I started learning, and I knew Sentinels before that.
Yeah, I knew who they were.
I didn't know how
good.
Valorant. Yeah, I never knew how good players were. Like I didn't know. It's not like League where I know how good a player is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so interesting to watch. Like some plays, like you see a play, he'll snap on someone and get like an amazing headshot, whatever.
Yeah.
And the casters don't react. You're like, wait, to me,
that's insane.
That's like insane.
I wish I could do that.
Yeah, and then these guys are like, yeah, that's just a casual play.
I aim, I shoot.
In case you actually didn't know, Tens after this tournament he plays for Cloud9, but he was on, I think he was on loan or was under contract under Sentinels.
Yeah.
So he played for Sentinels, but he was under contract for Cloud9.
Yeah. So he's technically owned by Cloud9.
Yeah, and he got bought out this morning, I believe, for I don't know the actual number. All we know is like a 7-figure deal.
So in saying that, because he's arguably their best player and probably the best player within the Valorant scene.
Yeah.
Do you think that Sentinels are still going to be good enough to win back-to-back international events?
Yes. I think this year they're winning back-to-back.
Okay.
I don't think
because they could always like try and re-sign him, I guess, but that's gonna cost a lot of money.
I don't know what the contract deals were, like how many years they signed him for.
Yeah.
But I think right now Sentinels are winning it all. I don't care. Like the only team that can compete, which as biased as I have to be, is Fnatic.
Yeah.
They're the only team that put up a good contest. I didn't watch some of the minor teams, so maybe they put up a better one. But
yeah,
Team Liquid didn't perform that well. I think it was like Victory 1 or Virtual. I don't know, something like that. They did all right, but Fnatic and Sentinels were definitely the best teams within Valorant.
Yeah. It's pretty cool though, like to know that within NA though, that we do have teams that are good enough to like compete with the rest of the world.
I feel like a lot of NA fans are going to flock to Valorant.
Yeah.
Because this has been disappointment in the league. Like English fans have literally just like been complaining about teams for years now. Like every year,
people just they're never satisfied, are they?
Well, you check like literally social media. All it is just people just saying how disappointed they are with NA.
Yeah.
As much as a meme you can make it out of, you've got to be disappointed. Like what has been like. The last time I made it out of groups was 2018. Yeah. That was Cloud9. And
that was the first time 100 Thieves ever went to Worlds as well. But you see, 100 Thieves within League is still very young. So like
it's only 3 years.
Yeah, so this is going to be our third. This is our third year. Yeah, like in the league. So to me, I think we've done pretty well for how.
I think your first split and this split you've done all right. That's what we won't talk about 2019 because that was just a shit fest.
Yeah.
You had done a stacked roster and just didn't get anywhere. But
yep.
Okay, since we're talking about social media. Shall we talk about what's happening this weekend? Which if you don't know, well, actually, by the time this is recording, this is like the Wednesday.
Oh, the flight will already be done.
Yeah, so this is like, by the time this is recording, the LCS first week of LCS has started, first week of LEC started, the Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul fight's already like finished. So technically, this is going after.
Yeah.
But what can you do?
This is past tense.
We can't just upload this in the same day. Well, we could technically, but we're not going to.
Yeah, we wanna.
So
give us some time.
Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul. It seems like a stupid thing, but it's kind of coming to like this massive.
It's very stupid, but like it's cool.
Yeah, I kind of like it. Like Floyd Mayweather said, he's just doing this for he likes to entertain. He doesn't need money. He doesn't need to prove himself. He's just entertaining. Logan Paul, he has everything to prove.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on it? I'm actually much curious.
Well, to be honest, realistically looking at it. Floyd Mayweather should just beat the shit out of like Logan Paul. He's like 50-0 or something. Like, I'm not gonna like act like I know about boxing because I don't really know much about boxing. But if you look at like the size difference as well,
that's the thing, dude. Size.
Like Logan Paul could probably manhandle him. Yeah. He's like a child, like looking up to him. But I honestly, realistically, I think Floyd Mayweather should win. I mean, he beat up Conor McGregor too. So
well, you look at the odds. Like Floyd was winning that. Like there's no world in which Logan should realistically win.
Yeah,
he's 0-1 in boxing.
Yeah,
against another YouTube boxer.
Yep.
And Floyd's
shout out KSI.
Floyd's competing against the best of the best and is 51, 52. I don't know. He's 50 something and over.
Yeah. And he's also 50 something years old.
Yeah.
So
I'm not going to talk about like how legitimate some of his wins were because I've heard shit, but I don't know what boxing like that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think Floyd wins 9 times out of 10, but Logan Paul just takes one punch. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
It could really like you could have a solid jaw.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I think Logan's going to be a lot stronger than Floyd Mayweather.
Oh yeah, I think but the size.
And saying that, right? I know that like strength isn't everything when it comes to boxing. I still actually kind of want to put money on Logan Paul to win that fight.
Oh shit!
Because I don't know. Like I said, he's just a big boy, and I feel like he could cause an upset.
Yeah.
And I guess $50 isn't really that much.
No.
But the odds are probably stacked way against Logan to lose. So if you put $50 on that fight, you're probably gonna get a lot in return.
I think someone did the maths. Is like if you put $100 on Logan, you get like $250 back or $300. I don't know the exact thing, but if you put it on Floyd, you get like $25 back, $20.
Yeah, you see, so that it could potentially. I don't know. Logan's done pretty well for himself, considering he used to be quite a fuckwit.
Yeah.
So
well, he's come a long way, definitely, as a person. But as a boxer, I don't know. Anything can happen. Like, honestly, I can see he could win it.
He could. He really could.
But at the same time, realistically, I don't see it happening.
His brother, on the other hand, his brother's a twat. Honestly.
You can't even deny that, like, personally.
And he also just confirmed that he is fighting Tyron Woodley. So
yeah, that came out today as well.
Yep.
It's actually been quite a busy day in terms of that. Like, okay, what's your thoughts on that? I've never seen Tyron Woodley fight.
He used to be super, super good when he was champion. Like, getting up until, like, when he was a champion. And then he started to lose a lot.
He was welterweight, right?
Yeah. And then I think he started just focusing on his rap career. Like, he started making music. Yeah, which I don't know if that affected his fighting. But he just started taking L after L. And that's probably why Jake Paul thinks he could probably just, get in there while he's...
Yeah.
I mean, Tyron Woodley hasn't fought in a minute.
I think this is definitely his toughest competition, right?
Yeah, definitely. Because, well, Tyron Woodley can actually throw hands.
Yeah.
Unlike Ben Askren and Gibbo.
Anyone else before him?
Yeah. I still can't believe Deji is the one who did the most damage to Jake Paul's face.
Yeah.
Out of all the people he's fought.
And
he fought an actual fighter.
And you still have the whole YouTube versus TikTok thing that's coming up, and he's fighting in that.
Yep.
Honestly, I don't know when that happens. I think that's happening like...
I think it's the weekend after.
It's 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
Which we'll definitely have to talk about how that turns out.
We have to. It's just like... It's more content.
We honestly have to. You can't... Okay, but does that mean Tyron comes out rapping?
I don't know. Like, he's got more to lose in this fight than Jake does. Again, because he's an actual fighter. He's like trained to kill people. So...
See, I actually beg to differ. I think Jake has more to lose.
You think so?
Honestly, because...
Well, he's 3-0, I guess.
Yeah, but I feel like if he loses, for memes, he's going to get shit on.
Yeah.
By everyone. Like,
yeah, which I hope happens.
Yeah, I don't think it'll really affect him that much.
Yeah. Because
I don't think he feel like he gets affected by that.
Yeah.
But...
Well, to be honest, as much as I don't like him, I have to respect what he does.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
The dude knows how to make money.
He's such a business smart person. Like,
yeah.
I'm actually like, because he's got this persona, like, you see who he is, we don't like him.
Yeah.
Like, you see him, you just don't like him. But is there access to the persona he's putting on? Like,
yeah, he could actually be a nice guy in person.
Well, also, like, I've seen people say that, so I'm actually curious, like, if behind the scenes, like, say we met him, he could just be a genuine nice guy.
Yeah.
That's why, like, you can't be too harsh on these people. Like, I might not like his persona he's putting out there in terms of who he is, but at the same time, he's smart business. Like, he's just kind of doing his thing. It's working for him. Like, why would you not push that forward?
Yeah, exactly.
But then again, I still don't like him.
Yeah. I don't think there is a lot of people that do like him.
No.
To be honest. And fair enough. He's kind of brought it upon himself. But he's getting rich at the same time. So.
Yeah, so fair play to him.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly.
Is there anything else we actually missed that we need to talk about?
I think we could maybe talk about soloing.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we are hosting a tournament. I mean, this is, again, we're speaking in the past when you guys are watching this.
You'll be seeing this on a Wednesday. Well,
and the tournament will already be done.
Yeah, depends on when you're from, but we have him a weekend before.
Yeah.
But Solo Wings are basically, we're hosting High Profile is hosting a 1v1 tournament. Basically, as you see when you watch like the All Stars events, 1v1, first 100 kill.
Whoa, fuck. 100 kills in one game.
That's going to be a long ass game.
Yeah, jeepers.
100 CS, 1 kill or 1 tower. I mean, it's a best of 3, going to a best of 5. Winner gets prizes. Basically, we're just going to try keep that going, see how it goes.
Yeah, so we have pretty much got that tournament locked. We've got other tournaments that we want to work on. We definitely want to do TFT because that shit's fun. We also, obviously, we're going to see how the soloing event goes and then potentially do another one.
Yep.
We have a lot of different ideas in terms of what we want to do with the league. We also have Valorant because we want to get a team together for that, which we may already have a team, but we can't talk too much about that. But like, if you can see, you know, it says Esports Entertainment and Apparel. All right, we mentioned that at the start.
We're gonna look so stupid if they can't see that.
I know, but we obviously this is not just gonna we're not just gonna be doing esports related stuff. We want to make content for YouTube, like we are making the podcast. So we're gonna be working on other shows and other forms of content that we think would be pretty fun.
So basically, is what we've been trying to work on for years now. Like,
yeah, and we've actually just finally started.
Yeah, we tried before. We kind of like got started, never actually made it anywhere.
Yeah,
we never actually put in the effort, but now we actually have been working literally day in, day out, every week, meeting up, making sure we're talking to people. We're actually on a good path right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're working on esports right now. We've got a lot of content creation going on. We've got us two. We've been streaming a lot more. Check us out.
Which is actually good.
Yeah, we've got
that we've been doing that.
A couple other people streaming.
Yep.
Which
we've got a few announcements.
Yeah, we haven't made official announcements on them, which we're going to do soon.
Feet in the thing again.
Feet cam. So yeah, we've got a few announcements we're going to be making. We've got that's like entertainment. We've got content. We've got like this for Why Not Us podcast. We're trying to do this a weekly thing.
Yeah.
Or Fortnite. We don't know how. We're just going to see how it goes. This is all kind of like.
In a perfect world, we want it to be weekly.
Yeah, we're just going to be testing and seeing because of course we've got lives and we've got to like got a lot of other things to do. This isn't like our full-time job or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're working on apparel.
Yeah.
That's gonna be. I'm looking forward to it.
Spicy.
One day you're gonna see us. We're gonna be wearing some high-profile apparel.
Yep. Hopefully sooner rather than later. But
yeah, we've got a lot coming.
Spicy.
We've got a lot coming, and this is just the start. Like to actually start our first Why Not Us podcast.
Yeah.
It
actually felt pretty good.
Yeah. I thought honestly I was expecting a lot more like awkwardness, cringe moments from our first one, but we actually survived it.
Yeah, we survived, and you guys don't have to cry or.
I'll just edit out all the cringe moments.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say just then. What the hell?
I don't know either.
Mind blank.
Alright, so is this just the? I think that's most of the things we need to talk about.
Yeah,
or we're planning on talking about.
I think we're done.
Yeah, I think that's pretty. I think we're sorted.
We're just fucking rambling now.
Yeah, and honestly, we're just talking shit. But
yeah.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Anyone who came out to watch, or feet can. Anyone who came out to watch.
At least you got socks on.
True. Anyone who came out to watch, we appreciate it. We appreciate you, whether you're watching on YouTube, listening on Spotify, you saw us on TikTok, or wherever you saw this. We appreciate it, and we will be back next week.
Yes.
We hope.
Yes. After this fucking split this weekend.
Yes.
100 Thieves. Gonna beat Cloud9.
Alright, I'm just gonna walk off and make this like seem like we're finishing.